And also I studied self-preparation with TOEFlism. And also I've got a certificate in teaching, advanced certificate in teaching online from MITQ. What else? And yeah, I'm trained a trainer from Cambridge University. And that's me, yes. And I started my course like maybe 3 months ago. I had the idea in my mind that we need someone who can give guide practice in teaching young learners. So I designed my workshops and I announced about my course. That's it. Yeah, my work with Mr. Muhammad.
Okay.
I work in Lit Academy as a academic supervisor. I am teacher trainer at Live in English Academy at MITQ also. I am English instructor at Lit Academy and MITQ. Also, I am English teacher at EVS, Egyptian Virtual School. I am a former teacher at EVA, Egyptian Virtual Academy, and also former instructor at English Capsules and Builders. And that's me. Yes, that's it.
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله لا قوة إلا بالله اللهم الحسن ما شاء الله. طيب, your session today and your course is called Young Learners. So let me ask you, who are young learners? So, يعني to what age can we call students young learners?
Okay, young learners, it's believed that some people would say they are the students starting from the kindergarten up to primary 6 or something, but no, actually the young learners, it starts from the age of 4 up to 18. Yeah, these are the young learners. Yeah, 18.
No, 18 years old?
Yes, they are.
Oh my God. So
yeah, I was I was surprised when I've known that. I thought that it was only to primary stage. No, it includes high school as well.
Yeah, this is what I thought.
Yeah, most of teachers think the same actually.
So within this large, let's say, range of ages, are there differences? I mean. 6 years old and 18 years old, there must be some differences, I guess.
Yes, of course. It's about the way how they learn. And allow me to ask you, what do you think? How do young learners learn? Send your answers, please. How do young learners learn? Okay, go back in time. When you were just 6 years old, how did you used to learn? Through fun, yeah. Listening, yeah, it's a deep question, Mr. Khalid. Imitation, yeah, imitation is the first step of education, actually. And memorizing, yep. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Ask questions and picture. Senses, amazing. 2 methods of teaching: self-study, imitating and exposure, listening and imitate. Amazing, guys. Activities, receiving information. Everyone learn by receiving information. Amazing, yes. Amira, repetition, drilling, yeah. Acting, of course. Language experience approach. Watch videos and discuss. Great. Okay. Allow me to tell you guys, young learners, they learn by routine. For example, if you are teaching kindergarten or primary stage, if you set your routine that when they come to the class, they're going to stand up and greet the student, the teacher, and they are accustomed that if I want to go to the bathroom, he's going to use the language and stand up and say, Miss, may I go to the toilet, please? They learn by routine, not only routine. They learn by being interactive in the class. They learn by being involved, being engaged. Actually, in this early stage, they learn by the 5 sensory channels. What are they? What are the 5 sensory channels? What are the 5 sensory channels? What are they? Guys, send the answers. Yeah. The 5 senses. Yeah. Sight, hearing. Yes. Ears. Yeah. Yeah. Amazing. That's right. So. Yes, that's great. Yeah. So that takes us to the styles of learning, the learning styles, guys, which are auditory, visual, and kinesthetic. And kinesthetic is not only movement, they're not gonna stand up and move on. No, it's only sometimes it's by drawing, writing, or reading. These are kind of kinesthetic. And touching, of course, hands-on. Hands-on, of course, it's very important. Okay. Touch, hearing, tasting, smelling. Yeah, exactly. This is how young learners learn. That's it. Amazing. Okay. Thank you very much for participating, Mr. Ali. Okay. So guys, let's move to the next question, Mr. Muhammad. You are muted.
I'm so sorry. I was just grabbing something, so I muted myself. So what are the ingredients of an interactive class? Since you said that they learn by interaction.
Yeah, yeah. Interactive classes, the first ingredient is the teacher himself. Oh, teacher? Yes, the teacher. Guys, who can tell me how is the teacher is the main ingredient in an interactive class? And why is he the main ingredient? Who can tell me? The teacher is the main ingredient of an interactive class. Why do you think so? Why is it? Managing the class, amazing. Actually, it comes earlier than managing the class. The leader, he's an actor. Yeah, a tour guide. Oh, guys, you're talking about the roles. Yeah. Firstly, instructions. Yeah, great. Facilitator. The source of, no, we're not the source of information. I can't agree with that. You are a facilitator and a guide. Yes, encouraging students. Yeah, everything starts with the teacher, guys. Everything starts with the teacher. Starting from the planning stage. You start with the planning stage. Okay. How can the teacher be the main ingredient in the education process? Let's go to this in an interactive session. The teacher, your attitude. You have to be passionate about what you are presenting. Okay, your knowledge matters. Not only you're teaching knowledge about the methodology and the materials and designing the classes. No, you've got to know some about the psychological features of your students. You have to be there. Okay, how can I be there? You have to be there. You have to show them that you care about them. It's all about passion. Amazing. I can't agree more. Yes, it's all about passion. If you are passionate about what you are presenting, what you are teaching, let me say, guys, that feelings are contagious. If you have the passion to teach your students, you will have the desire to learn. That's all about a teacher by nature. If you are a teacher by nature and you are a talented teacher, you're gonna have this. Your feelings, your passion about this topic you are teaching, it will be there at your students. Okay, how can I be there? On site, guys, you have to show them that you care. Your body language, gestures, eye contact. And if you are teaching online, your camera should be on. You have to be there all the time. Listen to them. And for example, one of the major mistakes that's made by teachers who teach online, yes, of course, respect them, is muting everyone and not allowing anyone to talk. I don't agree with that.
Really?
Because yeah, sometimes, yeah, Mr. Muhammad, the children, they like to talk. You have to give them this chance. Okay.
I do it with teachers, not students.
يا لهوي. How come you, Mr. يعني teachers كمان, يعني not students. Oh my God. No, I don't agree with that. Sometimes in a certain class, I mute everyone, but if he wants to say something, he can raise a hand. Why? Because they are, they are very talkative and they talk about irrelevant topics. That's why I mute someone. I don't allow him to talk because he does that, especially online. But normally they know the rules. Set your rules at the very beginning of the class and everything will be okay. So guys, you're not allowed unless you have a permission. And that takes us to the classroom rules. When you are starting a class or a course, you have to set your rules from the very beginning. Guys, you have to be there. I will be there by opening my camera if I'm teaching online. And you should be there as well. Start your video, be there, follow the instructions, be all ears when you are in my session. And actually, let me tell you with that, guys, if you are a passionate teacher, if you are a talented teacher, your students are waiting for every single word you are telling them. They are waiting for what's coming next. Okay, even if they are silent, they are waiting. What you're gonna say? What you're gonna act? What you're gonna entertain me with? That's it. And the second ingredients are the topics. How can I use the topics to make my class interactive? How can I do that? Actually, let me ask you in another way. What are the topics that can make my class interactive? Catchy ones, yes. Related to their life. Amazing, yeah, Miss Amira. Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. Okay. Look at these pictures. Okay. Here are some of the topics. The first picture, who can tell me which topic is it? The first picture. Their habits, the first one? No. Family, yes, amazing. And then number 2 is the second one. Family board, no. Yeah, friends, amazing. Someone said it. Yeah, friends. And the third one. Friends, pets. Yeah, pets, of course. Playing, toys, yes. School. Yeah. So what do you notice about these topics, guys? And of course, online, don't forget that, because they are addicted to technology nowadays. So, what's in common with these topics? Who can tell me? Face-to-face and online classes? Yeah, I can teach you all these topics online or on site, yeah, Miss Amira. What else? What's in common between these topics? Sharing, related to their life. Yes, life related, that's right. Yeah, you're bringing their life into your class, because actually, whenever you are teaching young learners, you have to start with what they know. So after that, you can develop the new. Again, start with what they know, so you can develop the new. They know their families, right? Yeah, amazing. Okay. Yes, Amira. Okay, so they know their family. So when you are teaching them about their family, they know that. They know about their family, who are the members, they know them in their own language. So when you teach them something related to their family, yeah, they are familiar. So the topics should be friendly and should be relevant to their life, if they are related to their life. Okay, these are about the topics. And usually, guys, when you are teaching them, you have to choose something in a personalized way. The more personalized the topics are, the better way they will learn, okay? Because they are learning something about their life, something related to their lives. That's it. So connect what you teach with what they like. Amazing, yeah, Mr. Muhammad, that's right. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Variety, guys. Yeah, variety. What do I mean by variety? Materials. Okay. Only materials? What else? Actually, what it depends on their level. Okay. Ways of teaching. Their learning styles. Amazing. Okay. The variety here about designing your activities. Your activities should be various, something like not only depending on one centric channel. You have different learning styles in your class, so you have to mix between the activities. Some activities should be visual, and others can be auditory, others can be kinesthetic. They can listen and read, listen and take something, listen and draw something, okay? The more activities you get to your class, the better way they learn. Playing games, amazing. Not giving them the chance even to get, yeah, amazing. Yeah, Miss May, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's everything about teaching young learners. Allow me to say, I used to teach kindergarten stage or foundation stage. In my classes, they didn't have time. They didn't have time to get bored. All the time they have something to do. All the time they are waiting to check what's gonna happen. What is Miss WAfaa going to say? They are waiting eagerly for what's going to happen. That's it. So no time for them to be bored. Okay. I learned by traditional way. Of course, all of us, Miss Amira, we all learned by the traditional way. That's why we are trying to develop ourselves. That's why we go for the courses to learn. Okay, let me give you an example, guys, of an exercise. Okay. Okay, these pictures, for example, the first one is auditory. The second is kinesthetic. She's yeah, touching. It's kinesthetic. The second one is visual. The third one is visual, and the third is reading and writing. Okay, if I say them right, clap your hands. If I say the first one, if I say it right, clap your hands. If I say it wrong, put your hands on your head. Okay. Number one, visual. Of course, no one is starting the camera. Okay, my kids would start the camera and do the actions with me. Okay, guys. Number one, visual. Yes or no? Type in the chat box. Number one, visual. Number two, auditory. Okay, number three, kinesthetic. Okay, number one, auditory. Okay, number four, read and write. Number two, kinesthetic. Yes, okay. The activity here, guys, I'm connecting the visual, the auditory, and the action at the same time. I'm saying number one, auditory. So this is auditory, and they see the picture. So it's right. So I'm gonna connect it with the movement, which is clapping my hands. Number one, auditory, so they will clap their hands. They listened, they saw, and they made an action. So I involved auditory, visual, and again, auditory, visual, and kinesthetic. Okay, if I did like this, guys, I want you to close your eyes. Please close your eyes, everyone. Close your eyes. Yeah, what's missing? What's missing? The visual one, amazing. Okay, this is a memory game, and it only depends about the visual aids. So it's visual, only visual. So they connect what they see. It's a memory game. Let's move to the next one. Okay, clear it. Now, if I say it like this, guys, auditory, kinesthetic, visual, read and write. 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 Again, auditory, kinesthetic, visual, read and write. Okay, auditory, kinesthetic, visual, read and write. What's missing? Who can say them? Raise a hand, please. Raise a hand, raise a hand, raise a hand. Okay, yeah, Miss Huda. What's missing? Can you say them? Yes, someone raise a hand. Okay, yeah, Mr. Amira. Okay, yeah, Amira, go ahead.
Visual. Number three is visual, yes. Number two is no.
Take them in the right order, guys. Auditory, kinesthetic, visual, read and write. Auditory, kinesthetic, visual, read and write. What's missing? What's missing, guys? Okay, Mr. GI. Yes. Yes, Mr. Yes. Okay, Miss Sabah. What's missing?
Kinesthetic, visual.
Amazing. Okay.
Kinesthetic, visual, read and write.
Amazing. Kinesthetic, visual, read and write. Okay. This is a memory game, guys, to what they see and also at the same time what they hear. Okay. We read the sequence like this: auditory, kinesthetic, visual, read and write. Again, auditory, kinesthetic, visual, read and write. This is a memory game, and this memory game is different from the other one. The other one, it only depends on what you see. They didn't listen to anything. So the more sensory channels you involve in your activities, the better way they learn. Okay, again, the more sensory channels you involve in your activities, the better way they learn. This is how it works. Let's move to the next part. Yeah, it's the same: visual, auditory, read and write, and kinesthetic. The next ingredient is movement. What do I mean by movement, guys? Yeah, when I say movement involved in the activities, what comes to your mind? Interaction. Okay. What kind of interaction? Miss Amira? Games. TPR. Amazing. That's great. Gestures. Body language. Yeah. Questions. Questions, movements. Okay. Activities. Yes, activities, of course. Miss Fatima. Yeah. Miming. Gestures. Okay. Okay, role play. Yes, that's great. Okay, when it comes to movement, guys, it is not only about jumping up and down or waiting for stamping their feet. No, it also can be taking notes. How come? Yeah, Miss Wafaa, young learners take notes? Let me talk about the kindergarten stage. Yes, they can take notes. For example, they learned some values in the lesson, and you are trying to make sure that they understand it. So you will show them the pictures, and next to the picture, you will have a smiley face. They're gonna write if it's smiling or sad. So they listen, you're gonna tell them, okay, help my friends, draw the smile or a sad face, a smiley face or a sad face, they will draw. So they listen and they draw just yani, it's a very simple movement that demonstrates they do understand. Okay, again, it's a simple movement that demonstrates comprehension. They comprehend what you are teaching them. They understand what's going on. Okay, it also can be drawing, it can be coloring, also it can be making something, maybe making a puppet. Maybe you are teaching them as it's useful way to practice many. Yeah, that's amazing. Role play, amazing. You can use running dictation. That's amazing, yeah, Mr. Muhammad. Okay, for example, guys, if you are teaching them the sequence, how can you learn the sequence yourself? For example, first, what do we do? Second, third, and then, and last, and so on. So you can teach them how to make a puppet, maybe how to make a cup, maybe how to make a flower, how to make their favorite dish. Yeah, with clay, okay. Yeah, how can they make their favorite dish with clay? Maybe they are learning the sounds. You are teaching them phonics. So you ask them, you're gonna say the sound, and they make it with clay, or make it with rice, make it with, or color it, okay? Whatever. So they are simple movements, not only about dancing, not only about dancing and running around. Okay, what about klil, guys? What do I mean by klil? Klil. Content and language integrated in learning. What do I mean by that? Different subjects. Amazing, yeah, Miss Summer. That's great. Yeah. It's not, it's, yeah, integrated other subjects to the English language, guys, into your classes. But before this, allow me to talk about the TPR, guys. When I started teaching phonics, before even I know the Jolly Phonics approach, I used to connect the sound with a movement. So when they hear the sound, or when I do the action, they know which sound I mean. For example, I used to teach them like this, apple, like and cat. Okay, it's like so when I'm doing I'm dictating them, I'm trying to make them write, to know that they know the sounds and how can they blend the letters to make a word. So I used to do the actions I connected with the sounds. So TPR is very important, guys. It's connecting everything they learn to a movement. They are involved with more than one sensory channel in the activity. Okay, let's go back. We start at the same time. Yes, yeah, but this is auditory more than kinesthetic. Okay, yeah, connecting the sound to some words. Yeah. This was in the old approach of teaching phonics before they start the Jolly Phonics, and let me say most of the schools nowadays, they follow the approach of Jolly Phonics, which is amazing. It makes your students able to read in only 2 weeks, starting from kindergarten, KG1. Okay, Khalil, guys, again, it's integrating other subjects into English. How can I do that? Other subjects like that, like what? Computers, physics, biology, math. Who's teaching math? Who's teaching math, guys? Social, yeah. Yeah, all the subjects actually. Okay, guys, who's teaching math? Okay, Mr. Adwa, okay. Integrating math into English, it's a very nice thing. Okay, let's play a game, guys. Here's some food. Of course, you're not hungry, right? Are you hungry? Okay, so we have chicken, mahshi, and feta. Okay, each dish has a number. Let's play a game. The first one is, what's feta plus chicken? Who can give me the number? Feta plus chicken. Feta plus chicken. It's 8. Feta plus chicken is 8. Is it 8? Yes, it's 8 actually. I'm not good at math. Okay, that's great. Yeah, it's 8. Okay, another question. What's mahshi multiplied by chicken? Delicious. Mahshi multiplied by chicken. Who can do it? 11. No. Multiplied by. Yeah, you can say it. Math-wise, yeah, Mr. Adwa, I can say mahshi is 6 and chicken is 5. So 6 times 5. 6 times 5. You can say it like this, right? Yeah, it's 30. Yeah, amazing. One more question. What's mahshi divided by feta? Mahshi divided by feta. Who can tell me? 3? Is it 3? Yeah, it's 2. Amazing. That's great. A lot of right answers. So teaching them math in an interactive way and delicious way, actually, you can use whatever they like. Integrate what they like into your class. Maybe they like fruit, use fruit. They like toys. Maybe they like online games. And instead of the food, you can, yeah, so much carbohydrates. Amazing.
Ms. Wafaa, can I say something?
Sure.
If I were a kid in a class and you're showing me all these kinds of food, I would never be able to add, to subtract, to do anything. I would just dream of going home.
Actually, yeah, Mr. Muhammad, in the classes, we don't bring food for adults like us.
I'm talking about myself.
Yeah.
I would never concentrate. So.
But it's a funny way to make them.
Yeah, of course,
so
of course.
This is what I'm talking about. You can integrate anything your students like. Maybe the Roblox, you can bring Roblox, Among Us, and any other game that they are that they love. So that you can do it like this. Okay, what else? And of course, storytelling. Okay, guys, who can tell me why is storytelling very important in teaching English? Raise a hand. If you wanna speak, just raise a hand, please. Amira. Yes, Miss Amira, go ahead.
They give them the chance to participate and to participate with each other, and everyone will tell us about a different story that may be related to their life, or it's just a dream for them.
Yeah.
And this make them learn how to cooperate with each other and interact with each other. That's
amazing. Okay, and allow me to say something, guys. Story is the linking between our imagination and reality. And you can tell about imagination with kids and young learners. You can tell, starting from the kindergarten up to high school, they have fertile imagination. They can amaze you with what they can make up. Okay, so for example, you can start with a picture. Show them a picture of a boy maybe sitting under a tree, and the tree is raining books. So, and you ask them, guys, if you can see this picture, what can you say? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? They will start giving you a lot of information from their own imagination. You're making them. Yes, Miss Maha, go ahead.
Also, I will add something. When I also teach the story, so I will mention the setting of the story, the main character, also sequence. So what's happened at the beginning, in the middle, at the end.
Yeah, amazing. So you can teach guys also storytelling, not only about teaching them vocab or teaching them grammar or the sequence of the incidents. It's also about teaching them critical thinking and creativity. They will unleash their mind, guys. They will start to amaze you with the details. They can tell you about the picture. Okay, just give them the opportunity to share and they will amaze you. Yeah, the moral lessons, tenses, of course. It's essential, guys, in teaching grammar. Story is essential in teaching grammar. For example, if you are teaching them the present perfect, for example. Do you know, guys, what happened when I came home yesterday? Okay, someone has drunk my tea and my laptop has been stolen. Which tense is it, guys? Someone has drunk my tea and my laptop has been stolen, huh? Which tense is it? Yeah, it's PP, yeah, present perfect. So you can use it to teach them critical thinking, creativity, tenses, vocab, moral, and so on. A lot of things, actually. Storytelling is amazing. Okay, guys, let me tell you something, guys. It's very important as a teacher. You have to use the tone of your voice. It's essential. You have to do that. For example, when you are excited, show them you are excited. When something is sad in this story, you can do it. Oh, you know what? Okay, you are an actor. Don't forget that. Okay, that's it, yeah, Mr. Muhammad, about the ingredients of the interactive class.
Okay, can I just ask about something in storytelling? If you may, because you know, I'm not that good at teaching young learners, so I need to learn something. Is it about a teacher telling a story, or about students making a story themselves, or is there a difference between the two cases?
Yeah. Okay. If you are telling them a story in the very early stages, you are telling them a story for a purpose. Maybe you are teaching them a moral lesson, or you are introducing a system. Maybe it's vocab, maybe it's grammar. Okay. Yeah. And for the students, when you want them to tell a story, it's another thing. Okay. Here I am after critical thinking and creativity. Or maybe I have set a task, or I've set a system. Maybe they learned some vocab or they learned grammar. So I want them to practice that. So I will give them the picture and I ask them to start making the sentences. How can I do that? Showing them the picture and asking them to be in groups. Okay, think first, individually first. What do you think happened? Take some notes, write the keywords about this picture, okay? And then you put them in groups or in pairs. They start developing these words into sentences. And then after that, you ask them to put the sentences together and come up with a story. You are teaching them critical thinking. They are practicing the language, and at the same time, collaboration, guys, collaboration. They are, critical thinking, creativity, and at the same time, they are collaborating together to come up with a good story. It's about not only the teacher telling a story, it's also about them. You can teach them speaking and writing through telling the story. Show them a picture and give them the keywords and ask them to start making their sentences, and then put the sentences together to make a story. Or it can be speaking. Okay, it's a speaking task. So guide, you brainstorm them. Yes, yeah, Mr. Muaz, that's right. The brainstorming is very important. They will start giving you as many ideas as they can. They try to create unique ideas, genuine ones, and then they put together and you come up with an amazing project.
So it goes in two ways.
Yes, in two ways.
The teacher can do it for a purpose.
According to the purpose. Yeah, according to
for a different purpose.
Yes.
Okay, thanks a lot. This was my question. So these were the ingredients.
They are the ingredients. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, Miss Amal, you can give them a story and don't give them the end, okay? And you ask them, predict what's gonna happen at the end of the story. Or you can give them the ending and ask them, what other ending would you like to put to this story? They will amaze you. They are not blank pages, guys. They have a lot of ideas and they are creative. Young learners are very creative. They will amaze you. Okay, so guys, does anyone have a question about the topics, about the topics or storytelling or the teacher, the ingredients of an interactive class? Of course, games, guys, is very important. And about the websites, I'm gonna provide you with a lot of websites to use, inshallah. No worries. Does anyone have a question? Yeah, if you are a hero, what would you do? Yes, I'll go and live on Mars. Thank you very much, Mr. Rodo. Okay. Okay, Mr. Muhammad.
Yeah, so you're done with this part. So I want to ask you, if I am a teacher of English and I want to start teaching young learners, how can I start? Where can I start?
Okay, let me take it to a general level. If you are a teacher and you want to start teaching, where should I start? First of all, guys, you have to think of the level of your language. At least it should be B2. Okay, and after, if your language is okay and you are ready to teach, if you have experience, it's gonna help you a lot. But I do recommend that you have some developments. Maybe attend a lot of webinars with Cambridge, with Macmillan, with Oxford Press. A lot of webinars, guys. They are held every day, and they will help you a lot. Also, you can go for courses. If you need courses for language, there are a lot in a lot of places. And if you want to go to the courses for teaching itself, you can go for TESOL. You can go for سلطة لو أنت غني يعني. And yeah, TEFL is very important. Yeah, Mr. Tor. Methodology, you can you can learn, you can go and learn methodology. TESOL, yeah, TESOL is very important also. They are the same actually, guys. Let me say, and TKT, of course, TKT is very important. But let me say, guys, to be honest, TKT is theoretical knowledge, and it's like measuring how clever you are as a teacher, and it's very important. Actually, let me say, it helped me a lot. When I got my TKT, it helped me a lot. I got them at 2016. They helped me a lot in my teaching methodology. And actually, let me say, the certificate is amazing. It's from Cambridge. يعني it's not from another company and you have to مش عارف تعمل لها ايه عشان تبقى معترف بيها. No, it's from Cambridge. So يعني genuine, يعني حاجة كده original يعني. Okay, and the TKT is very important. You can go for TEFL. There are many TEFLs nowadays. And also, if you want to learn about, let me to announce about my course. Okay, if you want to go for how to teach young learners, allow me to tell you the outline of my course. Okay, the first session will be classroom management tips and tricks, whether online or on site, and how to plan a lesson for young learners. And it's not like the lesson planning in the TESOL or TEFL courses. It's different because you have practical. I give you practical ideas for every stage in the lesson plan. That's amazing, yeah, Miss Amira. Very good. And you can, and then we have teaching vocab and songs, and I provide you with a lot of websites that you can use in teaching vocabulary. What are the 8 ways of teaching them, and what is the right sequence of teaching them to make them effective, and teaching grammar, storytelling, speaking and writing. How can I teach students to tell a story by speaking and tell a story by writing? Okay, teaching speaking, teaching phonics and reading, of course, teaching writing. And finally, how to add the sparkle to your classroom materials and online games. And not only that, guys, at the end of the course, you will be able to design your own course and design your own materials. Okay, you have to register for Cambridge, and then you're gonna receive all the emails for the webinars. And guys, there is a website for the webinars. They are recorded, and they have a channel on the YouTube. Just write Cambridge webinars. Thank you very much. That's amazing. I love you. Thank you, Ms. Hind. Okay. And you can go, guys, for the webinars of Cambridge on YouTube. You're gonna find them very fruitful, and you will love them. Thank you very much.
May I ask another question before you thank people?
Sure.
You know, for example, I've had my TESOL.
Mm-hmm.
So is this course about young learners different?
Yeah, I'll tell you why it's different. It's not only about theoretical knowledge. I am giving you practical guide for every single thing you're teaching in the young learner classes, starting from managing the class, tips and tricks. How can I deal with the interruption if my students are hyperactive and they move a lot? How can I keep them involved? Okay, and then go to the lesson planning. I give you practical guide. How can you design, and what are the most likely activities that you can involve in warm up, in the presentation, if you want them to practice reading, what to do. And then when it comes to teaching phonics and reading, we start from teaching them the concept of sound until they go to read and read for a lot of a lot of purposes, like reading for just reading for, we go from teaching them to read, to know the sound, up to reading a whole passage and have it and comprehend it very well. Also teaching writing, we start from teaching them how to write the letters, and then you go to paragraphs, and not essays, of course. I got to paragraphs only. Some techniques, mind mapping, the techniques of the Berger technique of writing paragraph. How can I choose the right words, and so on. And that's it.
So,
and hello, guys. I also, Mr. Muhammad, provide them with a lot of websites concerning teaching young learners, interactive games, platforms, a lot of platforms. And also I recommend the right books if they want to give their own courses and design their own courses. I show them how to start. I give them the kickoff.
I'm in, okay?
Yes, sure, inshallah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's very nice. So it's completely different from what is normally taught to teachers in TESOL and TEFL. It's specifically related to teaching young learners, and that's the different thing. You know, when I was announcing your lecture today, I said no one else has this topic. We're the only, you know, we're the only people. Or Ms. WAfaa, of course, I was announcing the session for Let's Academy, but for your course, yeah, it's the only course, I guess, that has
Actually, Mr. Muhammad, let me say, I'm not saying this because I'm Ms. WAfaa. No, honestly, this course is different. Why? Because it's not only, as I said before, not only about the theoretical knowledge. It's about the practical guide. How can you design the session? How can you go for everything in a practical way? It's out of experience and study at the same time. That's it.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Ms. WAfaa.
Thank you.
So anything else, or I just
yeah, that's it, guys. So does anyone have a question? Questions, guys. Yeah, was it the off? Thank you very much. Yeah, it's recorded. I don't know if it's gonna be on.
It is recorded. We will put all the recordings on our YouTube channel, and we'll send the link in the Telegram group. And also to contact Ms. WAfaa after the session, we will send you all the, you know, her emails, her WhatsApp numbers, and everything you need to contact her. Don't worry.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Muhammad, for the opportunity. Thank you everyone for attending.
شكرا يا وفاء، نورتينا يا فوفو زي ما بقول لك عادي مع بعض.
حبيبتي يا ماهي والله.
نورتينا، وطبعا يوم مميز عن كل الايام طبعا، ان حد من التيم بتاعنا يعني، وحد مش اي حد طبعا.
يا I'm elated والله يا ماهي، الحمد لله.
نورتينا ودايما منورانا يعني.
ربنا يخليكي حبيبتي. Thank you very much everyone. والله اتمنى ان انتم تكونوا استفدتوا. وبس عاوزه اقول حاجه يعني، او لو اي حد محتاج اي مساعده او اي سؤال في اي وقت انا موجوده. لو اي حد عندي على الفيسبوك عارفين طبعا ان انا برد على طول. اي حد محتاج اي حاجه خاصه بالديفلوبمنت، خاصه باي سؤال ليه دعوه بشغل باي حاجه، انا موجوده دايما. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Ms. WAfaa. It was a great night for Ramadan nights. We were so happy to have you with us. Thanks a lot for everyone who attended this session, and for those people who always attend Ramadan nights with us. Tomorrow, I'm not going to say much. We have Tamer Anwar, okay? Just waiting for you. I don't want to say much. So waiting for you tomorrow for a very special night in Ramadan night presented to you by Let's Academy. Thanks a lot, Ms. WAfaa. Thanks everybody. See you tomorrow, inshallah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
وان شاء الله يا جماعه باكد عشان اللي سال في الشات، كل الاتصال مع ميس وفاء ان شاء الله هحطه على جروب التليجرام، تمام؟
وعلى الواتساب كمان، عشان في حد قال لي بسمع على الواتساب، عشان في ناس ما عندهاش تليجرام.
لا معلش، يدخلوا يحملوه، معلش يحملوه وننزلوه عليه. ده حاجه غصب
في عنيفه معاهم مع الموظفين بتوعك، انا ماليش دعوه.
معلش حملوه يا جماعه، عشان ان شاء الله كل الفيديوز كل حاجه من اول رمضان هننزلها عليه، فبلاش يعني تفوتوا الفرصه دي يعني. شكرا ليكم، وكل سنه وانتم طيبين.
شكرا، تصبحوا على خير. السلام عليكم ورحمه الله وبركاته.